Okay, this is going to be a really important video because this video is going to be about caring what people think. If you're someone who struggles with this and you're constantly worrying about what people will think of you, about what you will wear, what you will say, there's a message that's on your heart and you're not putting it out there because you're afraid of what people may think. You're afraid of the criticism. You're afraid of the negative hate. You're afraid of the feedback that people are going to give you. You're afraid and you're scared and you're caring what people think of you all the damn time. That was a weird little pause. There is a myth that a lot of people don't care what people think. And personally, I believe that that is bullshit. Due to our human nature, I personally believe, and this is just me, that we all care what people think at some level. All the videos that I put up online, on YouTube especially, a lot of people have been watching my videos every single month, hundreds of thousands. We're up to, I think right now, 5 million people have viewed my videos on my YouTube channel. And that's a lot of people. And with all these people watching my videos, you can imagine that there's a lot of positive comments, but you can also imagine that there's a lot of negative. And I will tell you why I'm doing that in a second. Negative comments. And at first, I really let it get to me. In fact, most of you don't really know this. Some of you do if you've been watching my YouTube channel for a while, that I had 2 YouTube channels before the one that I have now. And the only reason that I had 2 is because I was allowing other people's opinions to become a part of myself, my identity. And I had 2 YouTube channels. I was putting videos out online. The very first YouTube channel I stopped because my friends were saying negative comments such as, Matt, you're talking too fast. And I noticed myself talking too fast right now, so I'm going to slow it down. People were saying that I'm not pronouncing words properly. And the second YouTube channel, so I stopped that, okay? I stopped that YouTube channel. I was like, I don't want to put this out there because my friends are laughing at me. They're teasing me whenever I'm around them. They're copying the way that I do my intros and so on. And then the second YouTube channel I started because I was like, I just want to do this. But then I stopped again because a trainer that I was working with, he was like, you're doing all this wrong. Like, the way that you're doing this exercise video, you shouldn't be doing that. You should know better. The message that was on my heart so bad that I just wanted to make videos. I just wanted to help people. I stopped because I was caring what people thought of me. You see, here's a secret, and here is the key to actually changing all of this. The only reason that I stopped was because I was thinking of me. That's it. I was only thinking of me. I wasn't thinking about the people if I just kept going and I kept living my purpose and I kept on my mission. I didn't think about the people who I could help. I didn't think about if I just kept going, I would have been able to help people who were overweight to lose all these kilograms or all this amount of pounds or all this amount of stones. I wasn't thinking about the people who were in depression that I could help get out of that. I wasn't thinking about the people who have eating disorders, who are living in a mental prison, that through my words, through the metaphors and through the way that I speak, I'll be able to help them get out of that. I'll be able to help them into recovery, or I'll be able to inspire them to get help from a professional. I wasn't thinking about all the people I could serve. And the only reason that switched was because I took the attention of what people thought of me and I started to place my purpose above the thought of what people may think. The very second that you ask yourself why am I doing this? Because at some level you're always going to care what people think, but the very second that you transmute your purpose higher than what people may think of you, then you're going to do it anyways. Because courage is not feeling fear. The very second you want to post something or you want to start a project or whatever it is that you want to do, that fear is going to be there. But courage is feeling the fear and then doing it anyways. I'm going to say that again. Courage is still having that fear, what people may think, but you do it anyways, and the only reason that you do it is because you have a purpose that is much higher. You're on a mission. There is something that is inspiring you. There's a message in your heart that you just want to get out there. So I want to tell you 2 quick stories, right? And I think I just ripped these pants. I want to tell you 2 quick stories about all this, about this topic. So I had a YouTube video that I put out about 4 or 5 months ago, and it was a running video. And what was happening, it got a lot of traction, it got a lot of views, it was getting a lot of comments, and with that, as you can imagine, it's going to get a lot of negative comments with that. So I was reading through the comments one day, and a lot of people were correcting my grammar, the way that I was structuring my sentences. They were saying things such as, you shouldn't be saying things such as more longer, that's not rad. And then people were saying things like more longer, I can remember one, and it was like cringe. And I was reading that, and I just laughed. And I was like, I laughed, but I was also kind of fascinated. I was like, huh, that's not what you say? Because I had no idea. I was just in a state of total unawareness. Like, I didn't know that I didn't know. And I didn't write back for about, I don't know how long it was, but it was for a while. I was just reading all the comments and I never wrote back to any of them. And the reason is because I learned. Like, I got the feedback. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't say it. The reason why I don't like to say it's negative, because I perceive it as all of, it's just learning. Like, I just didn't know that I didn't know. But through those comments that were deemed as negative, how most people would say that it's negative, I learned. And it was only about 2 months later, and I want to show you what I wrote back. It was really getting to me because it just kept coming and coming and coming, like all these negative comments. So here's what I said. I actually appreciate all of you correcting my grammar because I never get concerned with the negative comments because I always see the positive side of it and it helps me learn and grow, which is 1000% true. And the only reason that I feel like I can continue putting videos out there is because of that. I don't see it as negative. I see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Whenever anyone says, Matt, you talk so fast. Okay, let me slow down because I just didn't know. And then I said, with that said, keep in mind that just because you know something that someone else doesn't, it doesn't make you better. Because imagine this. Imagine that I was going to walk into a gym and I saw a total beginner who is just starting to work out, right? And I saw them doing a squat or a deadlift and I'm just there judging them and just teasing them and saying, that's not how you deadlift. That's not how you squat. What an idiot. How stupid can they be? They don't even know. They just don't know that they don't know. They're in a state of unawareness. Now, I could judge them or I could teach them. Now, from that individual, based on whatever feedback they get, if that person comes off in a negative way, they can either whinge and complain and they say that they're never going to do it again, like I did when I started those 2 YouTube channels. I stopped. Or when those negative comments come their way, they can go, thank you. No, seriously, thank you. Because I didn't know. Thank you for helping me become aware. And that's what you can do. Anytime that you want to start something and you're afraid of getting negative comments or negative opinions, just say thank you. Be grateful for the positive comments, but be just as grateful for the negative comments. And then I just said like why this may be happening, why I'm not the best with grammar, because in high school I was crap. Like I just didn't listen. I had to get a special helper to help me read and write during exams time, and it was like, and now I just love, like I'm constantly Googling words about what does this mean, what does this mean, and I'm constantly asking people questions about like what does that mean when they have a very intelligent what's the word, vocabulary, right? I'm always asking like what things mean. That was the first story, and the second story is related to running as well because I put a photo up of me running, right? And I was looking at the photo and I was like, this photo kind of looks like I'm just posing. Like I was just standing there one time, because I like to do that sometimes. When someone takes a photo, I kind of like to go, how was that photo taken? Like I want to know what they did to have that photo taken. Like what were they doing? Like how was it, like what were they doing beforehand? And I was looking at it and it looks like I was just like this. Just the whole time. And I was like, I hope people don't think that I was doing that. I was caring what people thought of me, right? The attention was on me. And sure enough, I get a comment from somebody saying, Matt, were you actually running in that photo or were you just posing? Because you attract what you fear. I need you to remember that. You will attract what you fear. If you're constantly worrying about what people may think of you, you're going to attract negative comments. The reason why I feel like I don't get that many negative comments is because I don't think about that shit. Because the truth was, I actually was running, but it looks like I was posing because I screenshotted the actual video. And it really got to me and I got a little bit self-conscious and I was like, should I delete it? It was just all the attention was on me. But in that caption, I wrote some things that I knew would inspire somebody. That I knew would inspire somebody to go, it's okay to have negative thoughts, but to remember those negative thoughts aren't you. And I wrote a really long caption. And here's what happened. The very next morning, I woke up to somebody posting on my wall saying that they ran 10 kilometers and it was their milestone. They've never ran that far before. The reason why I didn't delete it was because of the purpose. My purpose was, yes, I'm caring what people think of me right now and I'm becoming aware of those thoughts and I'm just realizing that it's just all bullshit, but I realized that there is a purpose. I didn't post this photo for no damn reason. I posted it so I could post a caption so I could inspire somebody to realize that, hey, not everybody is perfect. Hey, that the thoughts that you are thinking aren't you. And I put it up there and I left it there because of the purpose. And the very next morning, I get that comment. I get somebody posting my wall saying that. If you just stay true to your purpose, to your mission, to whatever it is, and you may not even know what that purpose or mission is, but if you just do something and there is a purpose behind it, there is a reason behind why you're doing what you're doing, every single time you will forget what people think of you. Or you may still feel self-conscious, but you'll do it anyway because of the courage, which is feeling the fear and doing it anyways. So I really hope this video helped you out. And don't just go, cool, that was a cool video. Actually do something. Whatever you've been fearing, go ahead and do it. Ask yourself why. And don't associate in your mind and just think about it. Feel it in your body. Associate to that reason completely. So I really hope this video helped you out. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought or what that thing that you're going to do is. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you're on Facebook, subscribe to this YouTube, share this video, and until I see you guys in the next video, remember to love all living things, and most importantly, love thyself.